What's going on, Socialites? Welcome back to another GPS Draft League battle. We're in week 2, and we got the Denver Ninetales 1-0 taking on the Driftveil City Dragapults 0-1. If you want to check out Cole, head coach of the Driftveil City Dragapults, perspective of this, his video will be linked down below on his channel. Definitely check that out. We're just going to be commentating here. So we see Denver bringing Tyranitar, Excadrill, Reuniclus, Meowstic, Vikavolt, and Toxtricity. Pretty similar team to what they brought against Tokyo last week. For Driftveil, we got GMAX, Rillaboom, Dracovish, Sabeleye, Naganadel, Sirfetch'd, and Aegislash. Let's see, it looks like Denver's going to be starting off with the sand duo of Tyranitar and Excadrill. Driftveil picking their team. Okay, looks like we'll be going in here. So it looks like there is a Trick Room option here for Denver. Be interesting to see if that comes into play. Sabeleye could prevent that, but I don't see anything else really. Maybe Aegislash against the Reuniclus could be strong. Let's see. So looks like Sabeleye and Rillaboom are the leads. Going up against the sand duo, which we spoke about. There's the grassy surge. So Rillaboom's really strong in that it can be a Dynamax option, but it is great without being one. From this position, you can probably expect an Excadrill. Oh, looks like there's a switch coming out here. Looks like Tyranitar is being switched out. Interesting. Probably doesn't want to take a super effective grass type attack. Boosted by the grassy terrain, and GMAX Rillaboom's GMAX drum solo would do a lot of damage. So looks like that's the play. And then Excadrill is going for a Dynamax with a max steel spike into the Rillaboom slot. Now this could also be a max Quake. Rillaboom can learn Earthquake and high horsepower, so you could see a max Quake. Alright, there's the Vikavolt switch. Alright, Excadrill getting big. We'll have to see here if Driftveil also goes for a Dynamax, which they are. Alright, GMAX Rillaboom's on the field. We'll have to see, did he go into the Excadrill slot? Ooh, an ally switch. So this steel spike's going to go into Sabeleye here. Does some nice damage, and now there's going to be a plus defense boost, so that's going to help against the Rillaboom here. Comes the jump solo. And it goes into the Vikavolt. Vikavolt's going to be able to absorb this pretty well. For a +1 defense and not being very effective, you can see how strong the max drum solo is. We got a lot of passive damage and healing going on here. Leftovers on the Sabeleye, very interesting. So what do you do for predicting another ally switch? You can split your attacks, or you could go double attack into the Sabeleye to guarantee that the Vikavolt will get a super effective Bug Buzz off after another plus defense. Looks like Denver split their attacks. Let's see how that works out. Right now, Denver is probably in the lead here. Okay, so another ally switch does happen. So this Steel Spike will finish off Sabeleye, and you get another defense boost. So those drum solos are going to be doing even less damage. Okay, a Knuckle comes off. Interesting. You can see how little that did to the Excadrill. Rillaboom trying to keep up with the defense boost by getting an attack boost. Going to be some Sandstorm and some grassy terrain damage, healing. Alright, let's see what Dragapults brings in here now with Sabeleye gone. Brings out Sirfetch'd. If Sirfetch'd can get an attack off on the Excadrill, that'll be good. Like the Excadrill. Oh, Grassy Glide on Sirfetch'd. Doesn't do a lot though against Excadrill with those +2 defense. And that Steel Spike one-shots. Now +3 defense. I wonder if a crit Grassy Glide, how much that would have done. Probably would have brought Excadrill down to about red, allowing this to KO. Ooh, Excadrill hangs on. The Bug Buzz, will this be enough? Takes out Funky Kong. So now it's 4v1. Naganadel's the last Pokemon on the field. Extra will get off an Earthquake. Will this be enough to take out the Naganadel? Not with the grassy terrain, I don't believe. Yeah, with the grassy terrain still up, the Earthquake, not enough. Excadrill goes down. What was Naganadel's attack? Flamethrower, so this should take out the Vikavolt. Big Life Orb drop there. Reuniclus and Tyranitar, the last two in the back for Denver. I don't think Naganadel can take it back from here, but we'll have to see. Naganadel very fast, has a +1 special attack boost. Sludge Wave comes out. It'll hit both. Not enough. And now we should see Tyranitar with the Lash Out. Picks up the KO. So game 1 goes to Denver. Pretty convincing. Now it'll be interesting to see what Driftveil does. The same lead for Denver probably makes sense. If you're changing anything up with Driftveil, what do? If you brought Sandrush Dracovish to this match, that could be very big. Like a choice band Sandrush Dracovish to counter the sand setup would be huge. Not sure if that's what they brought here. We saw Flamethrower on Naganadel, so you do have a max flare option, but you risk being hit by max quake from Excadrill before that happens, so that could also be risky, kind of throwing away your Dynamax if that happens. Let's see, Driftveil still deciding on their team. Alright. Looks like same lead for Driftveil. Will they bring Vikavolt and Reuniclus in the back again? Bring Toxtricity this time over Reuniclus. I'm really curious if this is Sandrush Dracovish. I think that would be pretty interesting. Alright, so this is Naganadel and GMAX Rillaboom. So we talked about Naganadel as a max option. Looks like Denver wants to go for the same play as game 1. Alright, so Excadrill Dynamaxing first with the Sand Rush. Looks like it went for a Steel Spike into the Rillaboom, so this is going to really depend what Driftveil goes for. It is a Pokeball, so could this be the Rillaboom? No, we see Naganadel. So this could be bad for Excadrill. Will it survive a Max Flare? Grassy Glide goes into Excadrill. Huge damage. Here comes the Steel Spike into Rillaboom. KO's Rillaboom. Ooh, but that Grassy Glide damage, critical hit. That Grassy Glide damage, will that be the difference here? Flare takes out Excadrill, and that's going to reset the Sand into Sun. Now, Vikavolt, not that good. No more Dynamax, so this is Driftveil kind of steamrolling with Naganadel here. Brings Tyranitar back out. Sirfetch'd comes out as well. We saw Grassy Glide in the first game. Vikavolt going with the Fly. Tyranitar goes for a Protect. There's the Grassy Glide. Tyranitar protects itself. And Wormwood goes into the Vikavolt. Takes it out. That's an attack drop on Tyranitar as well. Toxtricity is all that's left, so we know Sirfetch'd and Naganadel. We don't know what else is in the back. Could be that Dracovish. Boomburst, Toxtricity, strongest attack. Grassy Glide. Oof. Critical hit. Takes down Tyranitar. Boomburst, not enough. And the Wormwood takes down Toxtricity. So, as commanding as Denver's Game 1 was, Driftveil turns around in Game 2. So we're going to be seeing it again. Run it back. Game 3. Alright, so the power of Naganadel on showcase for game 2. Now what will be changed around here? Now it's kind of like a Dynamax mind game, right? Because Denver now knows how powerful the Naganadel can be. So does Denver change their Dynamax option? Could they bring the Trick Room here? Looks like it's the same lead. Looks like they're not bringing Vikavolt this time. Kind of swapping around a bit, so they are putting Tyranitar in the back. Meowstic in the back, interesting. Kind of wonder if leading off with Meowstic might have been better. You could try to fake out the Rillaboom if it's going for the same play as last time. Okay, so we see Rillaboom and Sirfetch'd, so this is a double Grassy Glide lead. Don't have Protect. Oh, we do have Protect on this Excadrill. A Protect would be huge. Looks like it's a double attack into the Rillaboom. Might be expecting a Dynamax here. Alright, Excadrill Dynamaxing. No Dynamax. Okay, there's the Grassy Glide. Will we see a Grassy Glide from... No, we don't. So, Sludge Bomb. Ooh, almost takes out Funky Kong. That would have been huge if they had taken him out. And then the Steel Spike goes into Sirfetch'd. Let's see here. Life Orb, Recoil, Close Combat. Oh, takes out Excadrill. They didn't even need the crit there. Oof, that is not good. That is not good if you are Denver. Oh, there's Naganadel now. Toxtricity's going to be swapping out. It's locked into Sludge Bomb right now. It doesn't help you against Naganadel. Tyranitar. The extra special defense boost from the sand could help it absorb a hit from Naganadel here. Let's see, we've seen Flare, we've seen Whirlwind. Of course, we know Ooze. We're not sure what the last move might be. Right, there's the flinch. Whirlwind. Ooh, big damage to Tyranitar, even without any boosts. That is huge. Again, we see the power of Naganadel on display here. Tyranitar, no ground type attack. Tyranitar goes for the protect. Trying to stall out this Dynamax now. Light screen up, and here comes another Whirlwind, this time into Meowstic. Able to tank it pretty well. Close combat. Blocked on the Tyranitar. So now Tyranitar's at a -2 attack. Typically you don't mind that because that means stronger lash outs, which you would want in this position, but not with how low your HP is. This Life Orb Naganadel really tearing it up. Right, swap down to Toxtricity, resetting that attack stat. Reflect goes up. And it's Naganadel still Dynamax, that's still crazy. Grassy Glide, Toxtricity eats that up, especially with the Reflect, no critical hit. Whirlwind finishes off Meowstic. That's going to bring Tyranitar in here. The turns taking twice as long. Sand, grassy terrain. Alright. What can they do? This Naganadel is at a +1. They're behind a light screen and a reflect. Can they bring it back here? Who's faster, Toxtricity or the Naganadel? I think, didn't we learn in the first game that the Toxtricity was faster? Could be wrong. Boom Burst. Does some nice damage. Flamethrower going into Toxtricity, however. The burn. And Sirfetch'd goes for knockoff, so they double into Toxtricity, predicting the Tyranitar Protect. Sirfetch'd goes down to the sand. The Naganadel still hanging on. Who's the last Pokemon? Chompy the Dracovish comes out, so it was Dracovish. And I think that'll be GG here. The Dracovish with the Fish's Wren. We still don't know if it's Scarf or if it's Sandrush. But Driftveil City Dragapults takes game 3, and with that they take the match, moving to 1-1. Thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned for more Global Pokemon Society Draft League, and stay classy, Socialites.